The ink was barely dry on the $1 million check from the United States when Noriega made his move. With the money secured, he dispatched dozens of his men to infiltrate a cartel-controlled village deep in the Nicaraguan jungle. On a cliff overlooking the settlement, Mason, alongside Hudson, Woods, Manuel Noriega, and his heavily armed escort, surveyed the area. Raul Menendez was somewhere below. Noriega, despite his notorious ego, deferred to Mason's authority. With a subtle nod from Mason, he issued the command to begin the operation. Far below, Raul Menendez sat quietly beside his sleeping sister, Josefina. The silence of the night was broken by a knock at the door. As Menendez opened it, a cartel soldier collapsed, riddled with bullets. Panamanian soldiers stormed the house, capturing Menendez. One officer seized Josefina, hurling insults and eventually slamming her against her vanity. Shattered glass scattered across the room. That was the breaking point. Fueled by a violent fury, Menendez broke free, grabbed a shard of glass, and drove it into the officer's neck again and again, until the man collapsed in a pool of blood. The soldiers overpowered him, administering a sedative that plunged him into unconsciousness. When Menendez awoke, Noriega stood over him, flanked by two soldiers. Without warning, Noriega cocked his Spas 12 and blew his own men away. He leaned down, untying Menendez. Menendez, still burning with rage, grabbed Noriega by the throat. A flurry of fists followed, ending with Menendez spitting in his face. He raised the shotgun to finish the job. But a scream cut through the chaos. Josefina. Menendez rushes back, rage transforming him into a force of nature. He rampaged through the village, gunning down anything in his path with inhuman speed, precision, and strength driven by one thought: save Josefina. He reached the building. Through the smoke, Woods spotted him and fired, but missed. Hudson lunged, pinning Menendez against the wall. Then time slowed. A grenade bounced off a wall into Josefina's room. Menendez shoved Hudson aside and dove for it, but it was too late. The explosion ripped through the building. Josefina was gone. The POV shifts back to Mason. 15 minutes earlier, Mason, Hudson, and Woods fought their way through the burning town, covering Menendez's capture. Midway through the mission, they spotted him. That's when they realized it. Noriega had betrayed them. Woods snapped. The rage that had been simmering since Angola boiled over. He ignored orders. All he wanted was Menendez dead.
Keep an eye on Woods. Seeing Menendez again, he's losing it.
He's okay, Hudson. I got his back.
The team pushed forward, storming through a cocaine lab. After clearing the room, they proceeded to look for Menendez. They entered Menendez's mansion. Inside, Hudson wrestled with Menendez. Woods lost control again. Mason tackled him just in time, redirecting the gunfire. He pulled a frag grenade, one final act of revenge, grabbing at his arm. The grenade slipped. It bounced into Josefina's room. The explosion tore through the mansion. Silence followed. Mason awoke in the ruins. Smoke, fire, ash. He looked over Menendez, laying a body bag, presumed dead. Hudson stood nearby, grim and firm.
What happened, Hudson? Where's Menendez?
That's him, in a body bag. From this point on, today never happened.
If this recap got you hooked, subscribe now. All episodes linked in description.